Hey guys, welcome to Color Me Curly. So today I want to talk about my hair growth journey and basically what made me decide to start this blog and what I want to do here basically. So when I was little I had really nice hair, if I can say so myself. I had really nice hair. My hair was long, it was healthy, it was like when I look back on it, I was lucky. I have two older sisters, both of which had relaxed hair. And my mom, who has natural hair, but her version of natural hair is like, you know, easy natural hair. She has waves, not really curls. So I didn't really have anyone around me that had hair like me. And we would wake up in the morning and my sister would get ready for school and she would take a comb through her hair like this and do a side part and have her hair falling this way because she had long, relaxed hair. And I was jealous because I would have to have someone do my hair for me. There wasn't really much I could do. My hair wouldn't fall to my face. It kind of defied gravity. And I wasn't appreciative of what I had. So I would beg my mom. I begged and begged and begged and begged, and I prayed for a relaxer. I really, really wanted one. And every time I would go to get my hair done, they would say to me, your hair would be so long if you relaxed it. You really should relax your hair. You know, it would be so much easier to manage, this, that, and the other. And when I look back, of course my hair was difficult to manage because they were combing my hair when it was dry. They were just yanking at it. I would shampoo my hair myself in the shower, and if there was no conditioner in the shower, I'd be like, oh well, whatever. You know, I wasn't really taking care of it, but for some reason it was doing okay, but I didn't really appreciate or understand what I had, and I would just comb my hair in the shower. I would use a brush and just brush it through. I never actually left my curls as is because it was always combed out into a big poof and then packed up. So I didn't really know what I had. So when I was 11 or 10, my mom finally let me relax my hair, and I had long, relaxed hair. I loved it. But now I look at my hair, and because I have natural hair, it looks like I have a lot of hair, but I actually don't. My hair isn't full at all, and my strands are very, very, very fine and thin. So my hair didn't take very well. It didn't take very well to a relaxer, and slowly but surely it started breaking off. And then one summer I did braids, and I got sick of them, or they got messy, and my mom wanted me to take them out, but nobody would help me. And so because I was used to my hair being curly and not realizing I now had a relaxer, I thought, well, when my hair is curly, it kind of sits here, so surely I can just cut the braids here. Not realizing that obviously stretched hair, my hair was about that length. Well, let me not exaggerate. My hair was about that length. So I just cut it, and then I cut some bits shorter than the other. I kind of just went snip, 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 took the braids out. And by the time I took my hair out and washed it, I had hair literally up to here. So my mom had to cut everything, even it out, and I had really, really short hair, and I was depressed. And then she basically banned me from relaxing my hair for about 1.5 years, and I have pictures where pictures that I'll put in this video, where my hair started to grow, and you could see the difference between my relaxed hair and my curly hair. But I would straighten it all the time because I wanted it to look the same. I didn't understand what it meant to transition. I didn't even know that I was transitioning at the time. I basically thought I was being punished because I cut my hair off. So after about 2 years, I begged and begged and begged, and I relaxed my hair again. Then my hair grew, and my hair kind of stayed at this length for 4 or 5 years. It didn't really go past this length. My sister calls me dagger ends because this is literally what the ends of my hair look like. Split and just rubbish and horrible. And at the time I was like, yeah, my hair is kind of cool, but it just was very, very, very unhealthy. The Christmas of 2011, I went home for Christmas and I relaxed my hair. My sister was already on her natural hair journey at this point, and she was only relaxing the front of her hair for her leave out and leaving the rest to grow natural, which is what I wanted to do. So I went to the hairdresser and said, oh no, can you please only relax the front and leave the back? And they said to me, if you do this, the back of your hair will stop growing. It won't grow at the same rate as the front of your hair because it won't know. And I know it sounds really stupid, but when you don't know anything about your hair and you don't know anything about a relaxer, it kind of made sense. I was like, oh, right, okay, if I only relax one half of my head, it will affect the way my hair grows, and I don't want to do that. So I relaxed my whole head of hair for no reason. And then I had a nice weave and my hair looked good, but then I decided, I'm not going to relax my hair anymore. And it's funny because now I look back on all the other times when I used to relax my hair, I never really felt that my hair was due, as they would say. I never felt it, I never really saw it, because the roots of my hair don't really curl as much as the ends. They're kind of flat, so I never felt like my hair was due. And because my hair isn't really that thick, it's not like it was affecting the way I combed my hair. So I never felt like my hair was due, but I knew that everybody else would relax their hair at the 4-week mark. So after 4 weeks, I'd be like, yeah, my hair is due. And I would relax my hair all over again when I really, really didn't need to. So safe to say my hair was extremely, extremely, extremely damaged. So fast forward to 2012, I had my last relaxer, and then I started my natural hair journey. I think I texturized my leave out one more time after that, but for the rest of the time I left my hair to start growing, to grow on its own. So 2012 to 2016, this part of my hair has never been relaxed. So I basically transitioned and slowly but surely cut off the ends, and I got hair. A few years later, summer of 2014, I was like, okay, I have 2 years of growth. My hair was in a good state, and that's when I started coming on YouTube to see what people were doing, learning about tutorials, what to do with your hair, and really kind of learning about what my hair was about. And then I heard about this thing called keratin, and I was like, what, keratin? I really want to try this. It makes your hair easier to manage. When you straighten your hair, it doesn't frizz. When your hair is curly, you don't have as much frizz. It loosens your curl pattern. Keratin seemed to do everything that I thought I wanted for my hair, so then I went ahead and did the keratin. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I enjoyed it for the first couple of months. There's a lot of things you can and can't do. You can't just go swimming. There's certain shampoos you can't use. You have to really be mindful about what you do to your hair, but then your new growth starts to grow and you see the difference between your curls that have been keratin and your natural curls, and my hair basically started to grow, and it was thicker at the root, and my ends were just limp. Not dead limp, but there was a difference. And so when it first started growing, it was fine because the new growth gave me a little bit of body, but after some time, I just realized, I was like, no way. And believe it or not, I went ahead and did the keratin again because I was like, well, I liked it when I first did it, so if I do it again, hopefully I can then get rid of this awkward, fluffy, not fluffy, big, not big, limp, very curly kind of thing. I felt like I was transitioning, so I did it again. And this time, the first time I did it, I liked it, but I wasn't crazy about it. I liked it, but I wasn't like, oh my god. The second time I did it, my hair was a lot better, a lot easier to manage. It was nice, but then again, it's not your natural hair, so at some point you have new growth. And I was like, this thing is expensive. It's like $600 for one treatment. It was something I would have to do pretty regularly. I also then decided I wanted to dye my hair sometime in the future, so I was like, I don't want to have too many chemicals in my hair because then my hair is going to go back to what it was, because I then learnt that stuff like relaxer, my hair just doesn't take very well to chemicals, so I was like, let me just stop right now. And ever since then, so 2013, I haven't had keratin in my hair. So 3 years, all of my keratin has pretty much left my hair now, so I would say this is 3 years of real growth. This is for me to document my journey because I don't really have that many pictures of what my hair was like before, because when my hair was a lot shorter, I didn't like it, I didn't enjoy it, I wasn't proud of it, so I didn't take pictures, I didn't really do much because I didn't want anyone to see it, I didn't want to show it, and I wish I did, because the pictures that I do have and that I did take, I really do see a difference, and it's encouraging for me to look back and be like, wow, okay, what I'm doing actually is working. And at the same time, for people who have natural hair or who want to have natural hair and have no idea where to start or what to do and what to stay away from and what to try, I'm hoping that this could be informative. And so this is Color Me Curly. It's my little baby. It's something that I've always wanted to do for myself, really, just to document my hair growth and just to help someone else so they don't have to go through what I went through to get to a point where their hair isn't like in an embarrassing state. Whether you have relaxed hair or natural hair, it's really just about keeping it healthy and not doing things that are going to stunt your growth, so we can all have long hair at the end of the day, because a lot of people say black hair doesn't grow, and it does. Like, I've seen it firsthand. It does grow. You just have to do the right thing. It's not nice when you have long hair and then you have to cut it off because you've ruined it, or you look back and you're like, oh, I remember when my leave out used to be 10 inches long, and now you're basically scraping it to cover your tracks and stuff. Like, you don't have to do that. There's a lot of simple tricks you can do and little things that you can do to keep your hair healthy. So I hope I can be of help or assistance to someone who needs it, and welcome to Color Me Curly.